afternoon, mobile ticket. Good afternoon, Tony. Going back to the two, so we can understand what we can do. One to move to the power quickly out, pulling out the gate. It is not your guys. Okay, going to do so what about the issues into the water distributing in the template, police? I guess that's the template, police. So for the salesman, if I find it over, I'll give you a shout, yeah? Should drive you.
GameDrive just heading out as well from the lodges. Looking around this afternoon. Got a feeling something amazing is going to happen. Always does. It's about time we see some big furry cats. Afternoon stations just on Elephant Skull Road heading towards Spaghetti Junction, Bubble's Dam. A couple of Duggar boys, Zoe's Road, Rebecca's Road Junction. That's so far this side. Sorry, I didn't copy, but no, Duggar boys, Rebecca's and Zoe's Road Junction. But yeah, so if I get any lost, then I'll call you. I heard you looking for something.
Mobile station to the page. Couple of you guys, Johnson in the front. One to you to go through east, to provide some data to come. And then to you to put your go to us to and there's a blue, now you can turn north. So you have blue, you can turn north. To guys for them that night. Just south of Tudanao, West Tudanao, the town. That's different type of Christmas.
Where we saw those rhinos this morning, actually just up on the bank towards our left hand side or towards the west, and they came into this area. These dips we're going to now is what we call Spaghetti Junction, and like Rexon was saying, most likely they'll head up towards Bubble's Dam or somewhere in that direction, or otherwise maybe more to the east towards our neighbouring areas. So we're going to sort of more just take a drive and maybe bump into them, or obviously also look around if we see some tracks to give us an idea where they've been since this morning, to try and duck from that way to go look for them. But I think we've got a better than 50% chance of finding those rhino and a 100% chance of finding possible other things. Log. It's the rhinos and a fishing group, huh? And of course it's very difficult to see, but we should be able to get much closer The rhinos are just lying down there taking a nap. There's some very nice mud wallowing spots here. But what really is interesting is there's a fish eagle sitting right by them. Now, unfortunately it's flying off. Fish eagles don't catch rhinos. That's not why it was there. But there are some of those ponds that I mentioned, those mud wallowing spots. Maybe the fish eagle is hoping to get some food in one of those. So look at this rhino through the gap here. We are going to get closer to them again as well, but you can see, just looking at that animal, you can see the underbelly part of the animal is very dark. It's where they've been relying and rolling in the mud. I think let's get closer to them. Actually, should I have a quick look at that fish eagle quickly, just in case it flies off. Look at that. Well, I think let's get closer to those rhinos. That fish eagle might stick around. Those rhinos look like they want to head into thicker bush there. All stations 3 in Kumbi on Yala Road South, about 150 meters from Vulture's Nest at those little pans.
Thank you very, very much, Djuma. I'd like to come down and follow them now.
I'll stay until the mobile gets here. You can see they're nice and shiny, or wet underbellies and backsides. Now, as much as animals like to lie in the shade, remember earlier we spoke about the waterbuck, for instance, relaxing in the cool of the shade there, but the bigger thick-skinned animals, things like rhino especially, they love lying in mud. It's a perfect place to just relax, even for hours. I'll just relax in a little mud wallow somewhere. See them a little bit, not wary of us so much, but probably more just the fact that they got disturbed slightly. They're starting to move on now and start their sort of feeding period for the afternoon. There's also a bit of a breeze blowing, sort of coming straight from the north, slightly northeast. So that's also playing with them a little bit, just because now they've got all these scents as well that they need to cope with.